The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Marshall's offense comes on the field to open this game. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
You know, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Penn. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
On 4th down, a short toss to the running back.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The punt team making their way on the field. On the return, it's Chapman. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Important second down play coming up. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Marshall.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Pass knocked away and incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. Marshall has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Marshall, 7, Troy, 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Might have to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14, Troy, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Troy offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return. What, the interception? Gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. And the running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Grab down the middle. It's Penn. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant
touchdown. Hurd. This quarterback on fire today. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, hit on the very first play. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. And they keep it going. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking for some space. It's Penn. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. First down and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
And we're able to get him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Yeah, a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
0.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Makes a quick catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught for the completion. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion, the 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
It's 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Schwartz. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Marshall will kick it off to get the 2nd half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Troy offense back on the field now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
The pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route, but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Troy. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
That makes the score.
Point after, up and good.
28. Troy, 10.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So Marshall's offense takes the field again. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tailback with another carry. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Marshall has the lead here, Kurt. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Solid run, tackled with the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for a gap. It's Penn. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been...
Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans offense back on the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Running back grabs it on a screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Penn. They've got him down out near the 40.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third down, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Sunbelt